Alrighty, we're a few minutes away from the drop of the puck here this evening between the West Virginia Orangutans, the away team for this matchup, and the Delmarva Dandy Skaters, the home team of the night. Of course, without less than Dennis, starting lineup for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters is going to be DG Blue, Dr. Samurai, and Unglued Snail. And for the West Virginia Orangutan, starting lineup of the evening, Floppafish, Valo, and Jabu. Fizz is in the building for the substitution if they do need it. But, we'll see how the night goes. West Virginia is going to be on the left side in their black and red. Delmarva is going to be on the right in their black and orange. Getting more into the depth of the team statistics throughout this evening. Valo, the head honcho of the West Virginia Orangutans, he's my player to watch here this evening. And then DG Blue, of course, always a treat whenever he gets to play out there on the ice. Two games played so far in the season. He's going to be one of the streamers. Whenever I say streamers, I don't mean literally. I mean he's going to be streaming down the ice with unstoppable goals. I didn't think it through either. It's just what it is. Good luck. But all 6 parties are ready to rock, ready to roll. We're ready up here in the booth as well. We're going to take it down to the guys for 15 minutes of slap shot to be underway here in the Challenger Division here in week number 2 on a Thursday night. If they play on, we'll just let it be like it is, and it looks like everyone's all right with that. Get a little respect between both teams, so just a little ceasefire until the start of the game. But nonetheless, West Virginia on your left, Dandy Skaters on your right. Without Dennis, we'll see how the Dandy Skaters shape up and ship out. Blue taking this one towards the top side, looking for the backhand shuffle. Dr. Samurai down towards the near side. Nice feed over towards Blue. Floppafish there all over that one. Able to keep this one down low. Jabu down in the corner working his magic. Unglued Snail doing his same respectively off the defensive end. Off the forehand looking for the shot off the near side wide. Floppafish getting a hand on this one. Blue down in the corner as well trying to get a hand on this one. Battle continues. Comes out for the Dandy Skaters. Valo sandwiched between 2 Dandy Skater players along the top side boards. Unglued Snail says this one's soaring down to the near side boards. Floppafish stolen away by Dr. Samurai. Blue there pinching this one back into his undefensive corner. Here's Unglued Snail taking this one out for a ride. Unglued Snail, of course, rocking his drip as he always does. One of the most noticeable drips I've seen in the game outside of Dr. Samurai and, of course, Mace and M-Dub. A few notable characters with a very, very cool fit, but it'd be like it is. Floppafish down the near side, sends this one over to Jabu. Jabu here for the West Virginia O-Tang, sends this one topside. Valo there trying to get this one through the defense. Dr. Samurai, the first stumbling block. Blue the second. Stopping him up, sending him back towards his own blue line. Valo off the hip. Samurai trying to get a hand on this one, trying to get this one through the crease. Floppafish directing traffic to the top side. Valo down to the near side. Floppafish down center avenue. Forehand shot. Jabu not quite able to cap that one off. Blue getting a hand on this one. We're going to take this one towards the near side corner. Up towards the top side. Off the forehand down to Samurai. Samurai off the forehand over to Snail. Not quite able to snap the wrist hard enough to get that one between the uprights over to Samurai. Down the near side post. Not quite able to send that one soaring. As Blue finds Snail down in the corner, Jabu waits patiently, sends this one back to Floppa. Floppa down to Valo. Valo off the backhand, sends this one into the top side corner. Jabu out in front, snapped out of the zone. Dr. Samurai gives his team some time to breathe. 2 minutes 54 remaining. Floppafish plays with fire, pays out big. Blue down towards the near side, fakes out Jabu with a little bit of a chip and jive, if you will. Floppafish down the near side over to Jabu. Jabu off the back. And nice shot. Hits the pipes. Valo walks it in, and the West Virginia Orangutans break the ice. 2 minutes 39 of this first period of action. An absolute heavy metal concert was had prior to that goal going in, but a good sweep under the red. Valo knew exactly where the rebound came out. He knew where to position to get himself the cherry off the apple tree. Snail stolen away by Valo. Off the backhand, looking for the shot down to the corner. Jabu getting a hand on this one. Snail trying to battle against him along the backboard of the Dandy Skaters territory. Shot down. Valo getting a hand on this one. Blue as well, getting a chip off the shoulder, off the forehand, shooting. Not able to beat out Floppafish as Floppa read the play months prior. Here's Floppa towards the top side over to Valo. Valo here off the forehand, knocked loose by Snail, and he has the first goal for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters. 2 minutes 10 seconds remaining into this first period of action. Splits the Red Sea between Blue and Floppafish. No contact was made after Snail. Now one ties up the game. Valo down the near side to Floppa. Floppa off the forehand, stopped up by Dr. Samurai. Valo here stopping this one away as well. Bring this one back over to Floppafish. Off the forehand over to Valo. Valo here off the forehand out in front. Snail Steves. It goes off Samurai out to the neutral zone. Floppafish, Jabu shot off the far side into the Dandy Skaters zone. Valo looking for the wraparound, not able to find it. Floppafish shot off the near side. Not quite able to get that one into the brain bucket. Jabu down the near side, a little ahead of the puck, finds its way towards Valo, but not able to make contact there. Blue shifts down to the near side, off the forehand, tosses one over to Snail, and almost able to deflect that one in. Would have been magnificent. Not quite able to get enough mustard on the hot dog. Blue down the near side, pressured up by Valo, knocked loose. Jabu over to Valo yet again. Snell getting a touch on that one, frees that one up. Jabu here off the back and look for the shot over to Valo. Valo out in front, shot hits the post, not quite able to beat out Blue with an absolute pristine positioning for that save. 1 minute 10 remaining here in the first. Snail steals his one away. Flopperfish takes back possession. Big pass down the near side. Jabu almost able to jive with that one, but not quite able to get it on a stick prior. Here's Dr. Samurai down the near side, throws this one out of his own zone. Blue stopping this one up off the forehand. Look for the shot. 15 degrees of opportunity, and he hit the 16th. 53 seconds remaining in the first. We remain tied. Jabu off Blue. Down the near side, trying to advance this one into the corner. Jabu here off the forehand, looking to swing this one topside. Blue making sure that happens. Valo, or Jabu, down to Valo. Off of to the near side corner, or far side corner. Here's Unglued Snail. Unglued Snail, the alternative captain of the Dandy Skaters, trying to work his magic down low for the boys in orange. Valo trying to steal this one back for the boys in red. Blue off the forehand, trying to get this one out of his own zone over to Floppa. Floppa stopped up, trying to get this one towards the pipes, but not quite able to kick the field goal. Unglued Snail lanes towards the top side of the ice, and then down to the near. Off the forehand, banks this one off the glass. Here's Dr. Samurai getting a touch on that one. Floppafish throws this one off the top of the head of Unglued Snail. Down the length of the ice, Dr. Samurai topside out to Blue. Blue looking to reverse that one back behind his own goal, but nobody was home to receive that pass, so he hesitated. Valo, Samurai, that's going to end it for the first period of action. We're tied 1-1 at the end of one. The Plymouth and the Cobras game should be on the site. I don't remember what the score was. That was like 3 years ago. I have no idea. But so far in this matchup, everything's been turning out pretty good for the West Virginia Orangutans. Just one shot on their goal was unanswered. But with all 6 parties being ready to rock, ready to roll, we're taking it back down to the ice. Looking to sauce this one up. As the puck is dropped, the second period is underway. Delmarva on the right, West Virginia on the left. Blue off the forehand, looking to take this one towards the top side of the ice. Jabu stopping up, bringing this one down to the near side. Blue up towards the top side, off the forehand, looking to sauce this one out. Not able to get the stick on the ice. Valo shot, scores! And that's his second. Jabu scores. And that's his first of the night. I don't think there was contact there, but Jabu was his first of the night, able to pick that one up with an absolute amazing shot. I've never seen anything like it. Untapped potential. Just pure, undoctrined skill going in on that goal. With 4:27 remaining in the second period of action, West Virginia take the lead 2-1. Unglued Snail off Floppa, over to Jabu. Jabu off the backhand, out in front of the crease, goes out to the near side boards. Here's Unglued Snail down in the corner, trying to get this one back out off the forehand. Floppafish down low, looking for Valo just out of his reach, brought over to Dr. Samurai. Jabu there stopping up in the corner, off the top of the stick, finds Valo, back over to Jabu. Topside point shot, nice save out at the point. Samurai, shot on target. Floppafish turns that one away. Blue out at the point. Snapped loose by Jabu. Brought back over to Dr. Samurai. Dr. Samurai leaning towards the top side of the ice. Looking to bring this one back down to the near. Off the backside of the cage. Looking to gain a little bit of composure off that. Valo with an empty net. He's going to walk that one right in. 18 mile an hour is the shot. And that's the third for the West Virginia Otangs. Blue looking to take this one down the near side. Valo there stopping him up. Looking to take this one back out the other way. 23 in red. Trying to get this one down the length of the ice. Dr. Samurai picking it up himself. Wearing his straw hat. Trying to get this one out of his own defensive end. Jabu looking for the shot on target. Blue stopped up. Samurai directs that one wide. Snail down in the corner up against Valo. The battle continues out to the point. Floppafish trying to jam this one down northways. Jabu with a bank pass down low looking for Valo off the hip. Trying to take it on the swivel, but no. Blue steals this one away for the Dandy Skaters. Finds a little bit of elbow room towards the top side of the ice. Off the forehand pass comes out to Snail. Goes off the tip of the stick of Jabu down to Floppafish. Off the backhand sends one soaring past the defense. Blue back on his own defensive end. Back behind his own goal line. Starts the breakout off the forehand. Valo there with a nice stick check. Breaks that one up. Blue directed into the top side corner. Unglued Snail to pick this one up. The natural 3 down towards the near side of the ice. Taking it to the far. No, trying to deke out Valo. Off the forehand over to Samurai. Samurai off the forehand. Back over to Snail. Snail trying to get past Jabu. In trouble. Jabu, absolute dangler. Holds the W key. Nothing more needed. 4-0. West Virginia Orangutans in the lead. 3 goals of difference. Dandy Skaters looking to bring this one back. You can never have a comeback if you're never down. Unglued Snail with a shot. Almost able to send that one between the uprights for the second shot for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters, but not quite able to send that one packing. Jabu back into his own defensive end, sent back over to Valo. Valo down to Floppa. Out into the far side corner. Valo here forced to retrieve this one. Bringing this one off the back into the forehand. Bringing this one down center avenue. Blue just out of the reach to get a stick check on that one. Goes off Blue with a nice disruption of that offensive play. Dr. Samurai throwing this one down the length of the ice. Jabu getting a hand on this one down in the corner. Reversed over to Floppafish. Thrown wide by Blue over to Samurai down on the near side point. Reverse back down behind the Otang's goal. Jabu. Floppa. Back behind his own cage. Seeks refuge from Blue. Sent topside. Unglued Snail reads it like a book. Off the back end. Saved by Fish. Brought back down to Jabu. Jabu here trying to dangle out Dr. Samurai. Difficult task to do, and not one that happened. Valo taking this one back behind his own goal. Off the hip. Trying to take this one down the near side. Floppafish sent over to the top side. Here's Jabu at the red line. Banks this one past Samurai. Stopped up by Unglued Snail over to Valo. Valo here back at the point. Nice shot. Dr. Samurai stopping him up. Taking this one into the topside boards with a board battle ensuing between Blue and Valo. Valo leaning towards the top side. Blue wanting to go down to the near. Unglued Snail not having faith in either of them. Was not along the near side boards to take up that pass. Valo at the point. Steals this one away for West Virginia. Blue trying to keep on his tail. Nice save by Snail. Keeping that one down to the near side. Blue, Floppa. Battle at the red line. Brought out Valo. Steals it away from both of them. Off the blue line. Backhand shot. Hits the pipe. Floppa crashes the crease. But Dr. Samurai having all the answers. Studied for the test. And he's acing it so far here tonight. 1 minute 13 remaining. Snail with a nice pickoff from the dump in from, I think that was Jabu. And Unglued Snail going to be the last point of contact on that one. That's a big bag of unfortunate, but that gives Jabu a hat trick for the night. An absolute fiend on the offensive side. Jabu getting a goal from Valo's shot earlier. That one going in off of Unglued Snail. Jabu's just taking them as they come. You know, you cannot complain whenever that happens. You know, it's kind of like the points in Whose Line Is It Anyways. Sometimes you get the points, sometimes you don't. You just got to take what you get and cope with the ones you don't. Jabu down the near side, out to Floppa. Floppa down to the near side, able to jive out. Blue, Jabu out in front. Valo not having the stick in the right position, just behind him on that play. Jabu with an absolute dime, but not quite able to hit the tape. Floppa out to Valo. Almost able to send it in. There's a hole cut through his stick. Unbelievable. You got to sew that one up there, buddy. 32 seconds remaining in the second. West Virginia have a 4-goal lead. Floppafish off the back end over to Valo. Valo over to the near side. Here's Jabu picking this one up off the back end over to Floppafish off the forehand shot. It's the post. Valo back out. Says try that again. Blue topside shot. Scores. Second goal for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters. Keeps them in the race here tonight. Cuts the lead down to 3. Blue takes advantage of that opportunity given to him. And I think that's the second shot for Delmarva for the match so far. They're 2 for 2. We'll check that in about 15 seconds. Floppafish down the near side. Jabu out in front. Nice shot, Samurai. Almost able to stop him, but Valo will not be undeterred. An absolute fiend of a shot of the ear in the right spot, and he gets a hat trick because of it. 6-2. Leads back to 4. But that's going to do it for the second period of action. So we move into the second intermission with a 6-2 game on our sticks. Yeah, 2 for 2 on their shots. 1 post hit for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters. Otangs without a save, but they don't need one. I'm praying the power stays on. It's been storming for like the last 2 hours. I'm just praying this power stays on. 1 more period. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. It looks like the same roster is going to be out there on the ice to finish off the remainder of this game. Unglued Snail, Dr. Samurai, Blue out there for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters and for the West Virginia Orangutans, Floppafish, Jabu, and Valo. As all 6 parties are ready to rock, ready to roll. We're back down on the ice. West Virginia on the left, Delmarva on the right. The puck is dropped. The final period of regulation is underway. As Blue takes charge back behind his own goal line, trying to drive down the near side. Valo there stopping him up. Blue continuing on, keeping on, off the back end from the point. Looking for the shot off the side of the cage. Denied by the netting. Valo there continuing Jabu's initial efforts north side. Here's Dr. Samurai back behind his own goal. Looks towards the top side. Jabu stops him out in the corner. Samurai down towards the near side off the back end. Stopped up by Valo. Out to the forehand. Keeps this one down the near side. Valo with a shot. Scores! What a shot for his 4th of the night. West Virginia extend the lead. 7-2 with an absolute... That's got to be what? 25 degrees? 25 degrees shot. Very, very difficult. Go into practice mode. Try to hit that. You're not going to. Unless you're, better than me. Which it's not hard to do that. So, Do as you must. Prove me wrong. 30 seconds elapsing into this third period of action. Otangs already lead it. But yet they get another goal. Flopperfish down the near side over to Vallow. Vallow out at the point. Nice shot on target. Would have been. Throws it through the traffic. Unglued Snail, the lone man back, able to continue that one out for the Dandy Skaters. Vallow out the point. Fakes out Snail. Shot saved by Samurai. Snail with a forehand pass out. Gets this one out of the way of harm. 4-3 remaining in this third period of action. And we have a 5-goal difference. Vallow taking this one downtown. Looking to send it off the forehand. Nice shot by Flopperfish into the topside corner. Vallow out to Jabu. Jabu here up against Blue. Here's Vallow back out to Jabu. Getting a hand on this one, Vallow finds Floppa. Back at his own blue line, lanes down to the near side, off the backhand, thrown into the corner, Vallow. So with a nice backhand wraparound, and he's found his 5th of the night with a 77-mile-an-hour wraparound shot. Vallow coming to town, selling his wares. Everybody's buying them, and everybody's loving the gems and jellies and assortments that he might be presenting. I don't know what that bit was. It's over now, so let's just pretend like it never happened. Blue, off the... Anyway, I have no words of comfort for this. I have nothing I could possibly say to comfort somebody going through something as of that. Good try? Don't worry, Blue has a plan. Alright, I'll trust you. Jabu down low off the forehand, trying to drive it in. Just not quite able to beat out Unglued Snail along the pipes. Flopperfish off the backhand down to Vallow. Vallow here off the backhand. Nice shot, but Blue there turns that one away. Flopperfish back into the action. Springing it back down low, but not able to beat out Samurai. Jabu with a shot off the far side, brought down to the near. Vallow controlled back to Flop. Off the forehand, shot directed wide by Blue, out at the point. Here's Jabu off the forehand, looking for another wraparound. Vallow stops him up. Samurai, they're lost over to Blue. Blue here off the far side, able to pinch this one into the offensive end here in the third period of action. With 2:36 remaining, we have a 9-2 game. Flopperfish, topside, Vallow, off the backhand. Looking to swing this one towards the top side, bringing this one back off Jabu. Dr. Samurai here. Fakes out Jabu a little bit. I like it. I like it a lot. He's doing his things. He's got the mental game going. Out in front of his own net. I don't know if that was part of the mental game as well, but it worked out. So we're going to say that was a 200 IQ passing attempt by Samurai to Blue, but just didn't connect. Jabu towards the top side of the ice, off the forehand, Unglued Snail off the hip of Blue, brought back over to Floppa. Floppa off the backhand, shot off Blue. Unglued Snail down center avenue, sending this one back down into the defensive end. Floppafish getting a touch on this one. Here's Unglued Snail, trying to peel this one off the boards. Vallow back over to Floppa. Floppa here off the forehand, sent topside. Here's Jabu back over to Floppa. Down low, stolen away by Snail. Out in front, Blue with a shot, scores! The third shot goes in for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters with 1:52 remaining. They've found their trio. Samurai was doing a diversion. Flopperfish off the near side. Snail just picks his pocket, reaps the benefits, takes his wallet, his credit card, and says, I'm buying Minecraft with this one. Absolute turned Flopperfish inside out, played it out perfectly. It's just like we drew it up in practice with 1:41 remaining. Delmarva Dandy Skaters bring this one back within 5. Shot on target, Jabu from the red line says, I can do that. 10-4, 6 goals the difference yet again. And it's just been, it looks like Christmas out here with as many lights as have been popping up, but you know, be like it is. What'd it do? Jabu off the backhand, sending this one to the top side corner. Unglued Snail there, ripping this one off the defensive end into the offensive. Dr. Samurai stolen away by Jabu. Jabu here off the near side for West Virginia. Banks this one off the board, trying to get this one down low. Snail there directing this one into the near side corner off the forehand. Shot off Jabu at the blue line. Vallow up against Blue. Run to the far side corner. Flopperfish stopped up. Vallow here off the forehand. Stopped up by Dr. Samurai. Vallow off the backhand. Shot did not come around, but Jabu with another hat trick. Courtesy of Vallow's offensive chance. Unglued Snail took the body, forgot the puck with him. We have an 11-4 game on our hands. 3 goals away from a mercy roll. Dennis looking on in despair. I know he is. Blue's going to get 2 more. I can feel it. Blue off the back end, looking to get this one down to Snail. All right, I'll count that. Unglued Snail going to just take that one off the hip to the back end, throws it in for the hat trick. And if you can't score it yourself, give it to a teammate. It's just going to be a stat padding game. I can feel it. Oh my goodness, almost an absolute zinger right from the get-go. Dandy Skaters could still win this if they keep shooting at the rate that they are. Floppafish off the backhand, looking for a zinger off the near side cage, comes out to Jabu. Jabu here looking for that wraparound, stopped up by Unglued Snail. Zings this one down the near side himself. Floppafish turned over. Jabu with a backhand shot, goes out to the far side crease. Here's Valo down low, trying to take this one off the boards. Blue sent back to Snail. Snail off the backhand. Blue with a backhand shot, looking to chip this one down low for himself. Going to just abide his time in an absolute detrimental body block by Dr. Samurai. Gives Blue the chance to breathe. Look at that in slow motion. Give it an what you say. West Virginia has a lead that's cut down to 5. I didn't do the math. It took me a couple years to get there, but we're in the boat now. Valo down low off the back end, throws it through the crease, mere inches from the goal line, but nothing was awarded. 10 seconds remain. Floppafish up the top side, looking to take this one out in front. Goes off Dr. Samurai. Floppafish looking to send this one back out to the point, but that's going to do it. That's the end of the ball game. That's the end of the match. 11, West Virginia, 6 for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters. And Delmarva shot 1,000 tonight. Impressive stuff. 3 for Unglued Snail, 3 for Blue. 3 saves for Dr. Samurai. And for the West Virginia Orangutans, Jabu had a hat trick. I think Valo had 5. And the slide went away. I have no idea what the remaining stats were. But good stuff all around. West Virginia Orangutans come out with a big W, getting themselves another 2 points on the standings. Delmarva with a hard-fought game without their captain, just trying to get it done. And they did just that. Almost 100 passes for the West Virginia Orangutans in the Challenger Division. Big numbers tonight. Looking to continue that one on. We're just 1% off on the face-off percentage from it being pretty cool, right? But, you know, sometimes some things are too good to be. 17 shots for the West Virginia Orangutans. 6 for those were denied. 11 of those found the back of the netting. Yeah. 8 posts were hit. I like that stat. Makes me happy for some reason. But, yeah, good stuff all around. Thanks for hanging out here on the SPL Network. It's been a wild ride. But nonetheless, all good things come to an end at some point in time. We started off the night with a Colorado-Plymouth matchup. That ended in a 7-4 victory over Plymouth. Covers came out with a W on that one. After that, we saw the Plymouth Plague take on the Winter Park Owls, where the Plymouth Plague won 6-1. Third match of the night was against the Tampa Bay Turtles. I think that was a 6-1 victory for the Turtles. I could be wrong there. I can't really remember. I really can't remember. Then, of course, the last matchup here, 11-6, the final score between the O-Tangs and the Dandy Skaters. That's going to cap off our night here this evening, here on the SPL Network, presenting Slapshot Premier League. If you're interested in being a caster, interested in being an open committee member, or you want to write articles, make graphics, or the like, check out our careers page down below. There's a link for it, where you can apply for any open positions we have here in the Slapshot Premier League. Yeah, thank you for subscribing, thank you for following, thank you for all the support. Tonight's been awesome. Great group of guys, great group of games. Nothing but fun out there on the ice. Good sportsmanship all around. And hopefully, that'll continue. But as far as this broadcast goes, here on the SPL Network, I'm Darth. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, I will see you next time.